record on this computer. Okay, we are recording.
Yo.
Yo, right now, recording right now. This is the podcast Convos of Infurious. Your boy In the Furious is the motherfucking host. And right now, we got my guest, my guy, man like Walshy The DJ,
my bro.
aka One Extra Walshy, aka Walshy, aka Walshy in the motherfucking building. What are we saying, bro?
Do you know what, bro? I can't lie. There's actually a lot of AKAs, really, isn't there?
You have more AKAs than anyone I know. What's your AKAs?
I got Represent,
Shit.
Belair.
Oh, Belair Walshy. I forgot. Walshy, Belair Walshy. The Boss.
One Extra. But I don't really dwell on the One Extra thing anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's still a good part of. Yeah, man. I don't know. I got a few under the belt.
Yeah, that's what I like, bro. I like that you being so active. Like, I just go straight in. I don't even waste time. But for people that don't know, I don't normally do this, but it helps people that don't know who you are. I've known you for many, many years. Just give me a little quick info. Okay, who's Walshy the DJ? What are you doing? What's going on?
Where does Walshy the DJ start, man? It's been a minute. And to be fair, I think Walshy the DJ properly come about when we kind of started linking up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. When we was at Watford in the Barcelona room. Yeah, them days were absolutely legendary.
The best, like I don't want to say the best, but they were like top notch. Like you can't even. They were just amazing, bro. I love the rooms. You know what I mean? I love the vibes that we had back then. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like I said, Walshy started from then. But like, what are you doing now? Like, what clubs you doing? What are you associated with? So then people just know. Do you know what I mean? Then from then we just go off.
Okay, cool. So currently, well, I can't say currently, but let's say currently before the lockdown.
Yeah, before Rona come.
Yeah, Wednesdays I was at Shush in Brighton.
Yeah, Shush. I thought it was Shush. But Shush.
I'm fairly new to there actually. I'm not there Wednesdays. I've just completely fucked it.
Thursday.
I'm there on Thursdays.
Thursday,
yes.
yeah, Thursday.
Quite new to there. Really nice club. You know, settling in very well. Wednesdays I'm at Embassy Eastbourne, which is a new student night.
Yep.
Fridays I'm at Prison Watford. You know, I've been there donkeys. Been there since Oceania. Been there since the start of Prism. Yep. Saturdays, Windsor. You know about Windsor as well. You was there on Saturdays as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're my 4 current residencies. I do my own event, Culture. You know, it's not a monthly flex. I feel like that devalues the brand, so I try and do it maybe like every 2 months or maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Do it in various different venues around London, maybe Essex. Get DJs involved like yourself.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to sort of get your own guys on. Do you know what I mean? And support the thing. What else? Part of Belair, obviously, as well, endorsed by them.
Yep.
And part of Represent as well. I have a weekly show on Wednesdays. So yeah, that's about it, really.
All right, cool. Fuck it. So let's just go from there. All right, how long have you been at Represent Radio for?
I'd say probably about 3.5 years, I think.
3.5 years. And
it's gone quick. It's gone quick.
I think it's gone quick because I remember you've been on a couple different times, right?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I first started Rep, I wasn't really interested in radio. I didn't even speak on the fucking mic in the club. Do you know what I mean? I just didn't know what to say. Like,
yeah, of course.
I might have been out of sync in the way of talking and stuff like that. So I think going on Rep at the time I did, it was definitely the best time to do it because I've just learned so many skills on the mic and my hosting's got a lot better interacting with the crowd. So when I first started Represent, I started on a pre-recorded show, which was like 1 till 3 in the morning. No one's fucking listening. Let's be honest, yeah. Like it's not One Extra, it's not Kiss, it's Rep. There's a few people that tune in, but that time in the morning, that was just to get me started. I'm not gonna lie, I was there for a few weeks, and a lot of people normally are there for a few months to sort of build up the.
Yeah, get used to it. Yeah, doing shows and stuff.
And like within a few weeks, the boss man's gone, I want to put you live on Fridays. I was like, oh, that's sick. And I think I was 12. Was it 12? No, was it 2 till 4?
I think it was
2 till 2 till 4, 2 hours.
Mm.
And I just went from there, really, man. And then I got George involved.
Yeah, George.
My co-host.
Shout out George.
We was doing it for quite a while. And then we went to a specialist show, which was 3 hours.
Yeah.
Probably my best time on rep, if I'm honest, with Jules. We had a lot of guests on. We had a good laugh.
I know. It's like, give me some guests. Like who? Who'd you have on?
Little Mosey.
Yeah. He's got that tune. I always say, I know he's got that one tune with Brown, and he's got the Blueberry Fago guy, right?
Yeah.
Blueberry
TikTok
Fago.
guy.
Yeah.
We've had Uji, Afrobeat guy. We've had Raksu on there.
Yeah. Yeah, some girls on there. Some girl groups time.
Yeah. Mo.
That's it. Yes, because they
Mo.
had that tune.
That was good.
Yeah, I like that one because they got that tune. I can't remember now, but I remember the tune. I used to always play in the clubs on the regs.
Had some like Love Island people on there.
Yeah.
Up and coming artists. Well, do you know what? You know when you get put on the spot, like, yo, bro, like who you had on radio over the last few years? You just sometimes you forget, but we've had quite a lot of people, man. Like I've had a good portfolio when it comes to radio, man.
Yeah, I think so, man, and that's what I want to hear about. Do you know what I mean? Because like,
it's good when networking, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before, I started radio. I didn't think I had the love for radio, or even wanted to speak on radio, or didn't even think what it was capable of. But it's opened so many doors for me. You know, we have you on regularly every week as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Albert Gold mix. I play like old school music. Yeah, 100%. I forgot about that. Bro. I just feel like we're running out of everything that I was doing 3 months ago. I've just forgot. Like,
yeah, literally.
Yo, what competitions you at? I'm like, I don't know. Like, do
you know what the thing is though? When you said where are you currently at, I was a bit like, because I don't know if us man are going back. I don't know what's going to be opening. I don't know.
That's why I say like prior. Like I don't really talk too much about like roads because I like to just like people don't really have great stories, so I'd rather talk about when people have great stories like in the past prior. So that's how I talk in it. Like I want to bring joy. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what I was like 100% like where. Like I'm like currently my residency is my home, and yeah, this is my bedroom. That's my residency right now. But
literally, man.
Nah, I mean it's good that do you know what I mean. Done a representative. So what time are you on now? When like
currently, I was on from 12 till 2.
Yeah, what day was that? Wednesday?
Wednesdays, yeah.
Yes, Wednesdays.
So I'm pretty sure they're doing another reschedule at the moment because of the
whole. You mean like
a
shake-up sort of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too sure if I'm going to stay on Wednesdays or, you know, the time slot. I mean, preferably I'd like something a little bit later because 12's a bit early for me.
Bro, 12 is like, I can't lie, bro. I'm going to say this right now. You do a 12 o'clock show, Wednesday night when you're in Embassy, you're going to be shattered, bro.
Yeah, of course, because like, you know, I'm obviously grateful that I picked up a Wednesday gig. It's quite hard to pick up a Wednesday
100%.
gig, do you know what I mean? Especially the midweek shit.
Oh, yeah.
So from Wednesday, it's like literally non-stop. Because what I was doing when I first started the Wednesday and my new Thursday is that because they were quite close down the south coast together, I was actually staying down there.
Makes sense, really.
It saves me from coming all the way back, mileage on the car, and then doing the same journey again and same back. So I've been staying down there. It's quite refreshing, to be fair.
It's like a little holiday. It's like a little holiday, innit? For midweek.
And it was definitely the break that I needed, considering that I'd be non-stop from Wednesday all the way through till like Sunday morning. So it's not so bad, but hopefully, fingers crossed. Not that I'm ungrateful, but I really do hope that I get a later time slot.
Yeah, I think it would be good because you can like wake up like about 2ish on a Wednesday, go there, and then straight from radio if you wanted to. Drive down straight to the south coast. Do you know what I mean? Like
and you might be able to come down and do a live set, bro, if it ain't so early. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? You've only come down there once, bro. Since I've ever been there.
Once.
That vlog that I did, I've still got that vlog. Do you remember that?
What, the 20-minute, half-hour vlog?
Yeah, and you come down, done a guest mix, and we got some food and
did we not
like
get? I swear, did we not get a ticket or something? Or was someone's about to get a ticket in a car park?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that time. Yeah,
whilst we was live.
Yeah, whilst we was live, I was just watching my car. I was like, shit. That's why for me, I don't really want to come. I obviously want to come, but I don't like coming so much because, like, you can't park there. There's no parking, and obviously parking inspectors in them areas, they're on it, bro. All right, so you got the radio. Like, all I care about, bro, I want to hear is like what's going on, like culture, like how did it start? Why did you do it? How's it been? Talk me through the story, bro. That's what I want to hear because I know a lot of people want to hear like how people start things. I think it's great to hear. Do you know what I mean? So like, tell us about culture. Tell us about it.
Well,
Tell us how it became and all that sort of shit.
cool. So, I mean, I think we've had a few conversations in the past about starting up events and that, but
yeah, 100.
We both know that it's not easy just to start something up from scratch. Do you know what I mean? You've got to put a lot of time into it, a lot of money. It's just the energy consumes a lot from you. So I don't know. In the back of my mind, it was something I always wanted to do. But then shout out to my boy Silk. He brought the idea to me, and he was like, he wants to do it. And we went through the motions of it, and started talking about names and what we wanted to do. And yeah, we just kind of, it was just like a bit of a random one, really. Like, it wasn't planned or anything. It just come to me. We started talking, and then we just went through the motions of it, and it just went from strength to strength, really. And what culture's all about is literally, I would say it's got an essence of the West End kind of scene in terms of clientele. Music's a little bit, I wouldn't say all over the place, but you've got various different musics, like your bashments, your Afrobeats. Because in West End, you can't. It's predominantly urban, but in West you can't really get away with the bashment and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
You can play like a 1-2 tune if you're lucky.
Then. So I'd say that's probably the biggest difference in terms of when I say that it has an essence of West End in it. But yeah, I think for me it's just all about them good vibes. I say, I get yourself down, A-Dot, my guys, some 30 DJs like Scotty. We were supposed to have Colin. Colin Francis, but he got cancelled. So yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of big plans coming up in the future. We do want to go abroad, somewhere like Ibiza or Marbella or something.
I think Marbella for you would be like it makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
From a DJ perspective, I think doing your own event is what takes you to the next level. And I think we had a conversation about this as well, where we come to this like crossing in the road where we was like, cool, we've got some good residencies, we've been in the game for a minute, we're respected, what do I do now? Do you know? And I definitely think the event side of things is what helped me go even further, and it can help me go further in many different ways. So yeah, I'm grateful that it come along and it's successful. We've got a good IG following. We do some Insta lives through the Rona lockdown.
No, I've checked in. I mean, I really like the Instagrams that you've done. Like I told you prior, like especially the Afro Beats first Bashment one. I really loved that one. And a lot of people loved it. The energy was great, and I think that it's good that you're doing like the lives within the culture party vibe. So you're keeping culture alive. Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like in this Rona lockdown, especially with other like events and stuff. I've not really seen them be active. I've seen them maybe do a handful of lives, but they've not really been as active,
consistent
as
like
culture.
Weekly. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it with Chest. We were definitely probably the first to start doing the lives in terms of events. So that was really good. I'm glad that we was at the forefront of that. And then obviously you got a lot of DJs doing it, and then other events, and that's cool because that's the only way us DJs and as creatives we can keep creative right now. But yeah, it's going good, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when the lockdown is over, and where we can sort of do our different events and who we can get booked on and that kind of stuff. Because we've had some good events, man. We've been at
tell me, where you been?
We've been at the Millbank, which was our first one.
I was there for that.
That was actually last August, and it's going to be a year this year.
August, yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy that it's not even been a year yet, but it feels like it's been a lot longer.
Bro, it feels like at least a year and a half.
Yeah. So it's been Millbank, and then we did one at Chelsea, which was a bit of a switch up. The club was a bit smaller, but it was still a good turnout.
I liked that one. I was there as well.
Yeah. We done another one at Millbank, where Infurious couldn't make it. But it's cool.
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
January, you know what? 31st. I lose my bearings.
Well, same.
I don't know if I've done 3 or 4.
Is that January 31st one? That Millbank one? Yeah, that was the one I couldn't do. I was in Cirque. Yeah, I remember that. I wanted to come to that though, man. I was like, I was ready to just come and.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just a disclaimer, guys. If you're listening, I booked this guy, and I released him. It was cool. I was a cool promoter. I was like, bro, follow your dreams. Go do that. It's cool.
All right, let me explain it so people know. All right. So as you know, my name is Infurious, and that's Walshy. Walshy booked me to do Culture Party. So I was like, yeah, cool. I'm on it. Let's do it. Do you know what I mean? Like I've done 2 others. I'm about to do it. And then I got a message from my guy, Charles Prince. he was out of the country and he needed me to cover last minute Cirque on the first pay weekend of 2020, which was obviously going to be the biggest night of the year so far because obviously everyone's waited. So I said to Walsh, like, what do you think I should do? He's like, bro, like, take it. Like, it's bigger, you know what I mean? It's good for your career. Like, culture's still going to be here, but like, take the opportunity. So obviously I went to Cirque. I had a crazy night, stressful, but it was crazy. It was mad. And obviously I missed the culture, but her culture was banging. So I'm kind of gutted that I missed it. But hopefully, like I said, then I was supposed to get booked for the Block 41, but then obviously Rona locked it down, so I couldn't do that. But I hope that he will book me for the next one. That's what I'm saying. I hope he does, you know what I mean? Because
do you know what, bro? Hold a second. I just need to check how many cultures I've had.
I want to say 3.
Yeah, I've had 3.
August, Halloween-ish, and New Year's.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So launch
like,
party, Chelsea, back at the Millbank again, and then we were supposed to do Block 40. I can't lie, I was actually looking forward to really doing the Block 41, like me, you, and Colin on the lineup.
Yeah,
that would have been 30. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just felt like it would have been like good energy. I like Colin. Colin's a good DJ.
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been like a nice mixture, and the clientele would have been good. Place. It's not like the biggest place. I think the vibe would have been good. Everyone would have been partying, and everyone could see each other. So it's not like it's cornered off. Do you know what I mean? So have you been Block 40 before? I mean, you only went to check it. You've only been when you checked it out.
Yeah, I've only gone to check it. I've never been like on a night out or anything. But I know they do like various different events. Like Goat does stuff there. I
saw
My
Max
Way.
there. Yeah, My Way do stuff. I saw Max there once for an event. I can't remember which event.
It's a decent venue, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's decent.
It's
like
really
it's
nice
in a
venue.
square, innit? It's more of like a square, and then everything's kind of there. But it's got a big dance floor which I like, so people can dance and stuff.
Yeah,
but
guys, if you're looking for an event, just go check Block 40 out, man. Like, it's definitely a good event space.
Yeah, Block 40.
Because we went from London. We went from London to like
Brentwood. Brentwood. Yeah, exactly. You went from all the way from Millbank, which is near Chelsea Bridge, and then you went to Chelsea. Then you went all the way to Essex. So it's like, fuck, where are you gonna go next? Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sick, Manchester.
Who knows, bro? Who knows? That's the thing about
Manny
the
on the
events,
map.
bro.
Get me.
That's what I'm saying. You just don't know where events can take you, and I'm so grateful that I've got something like that under my belt now, where I wasn't scratching my head thinking, you know what, I do appreciate these residencies and I do appreciate everything that I do, but I just feel like I'm not really going anywhere right now. Do you know what I mean? So the event enabled me. It gave me more motivation and yeah, man. I'm grateful for it. So
yeah, no, I'm glad, man. I feel like I said, like, obviously I know you, and I feel like that when you start doing an event, it kind of puts you in a different mind space and a bit of creative, and I feel like it pushes you for your boundaries. You know what I mean? Which is great because that's how you grow, that's how you learn, that's how you move forward with the boundaries and stuff. Without that, then you don't really. But no, I think that's good, bro. I think that like you just got to keep doing it, bro. Like I said, I can't wait for the next one. A lot of people are saying, yo, they can't wait for the next one. Because I just know that it's just going to be a crazy party. I feel like it's going to be good energy. Everyone's going to just go for it. And it's going to be, I think, maybe the party of the year, bro.
And that's another thing. I'm glad you actually said that because like mutual friends and maybe like acquaintances like talk about the event and it gives you that buzz like shit, like my party actually bangs, like people will enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? And it's going out to different audiences, friends of friends. So it's just good to hear that. 100%.
No, I like that, bro. And I don't normally, obviously, this is the podcast Convos with Inferious. And I don't normally do like questions or I like to just flow. But I've known you for a while. And
how long? Let's see if you get it. Let's see if you get it.
8 years?
It's around that. I'd say around that. Eight going on 9.
8 going on 9. And I like, obviously, we enjoy UK music. We enjoy old school music. So I wanted to just ask bare questions about that sort of shit. So,
yeah.
Because I was interviewing Illness yesterday and he couldn't tell me an answer. So I know that you would tell me. All right.
Okay.
Top 3 UK albums of all time.
Albums?
Your favorite.
Ooh.
Your favorite, you fit the top 3, whatever. I have 2 in my head.
It's got to be 140 Grime Street.
Okay.
You
can say the artist as well, so people would just know.
So Kano 140 Grime Street.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say three. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Kano, Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say Dizzy, Boy in the Corner.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I agree with that. My top two are obviously Home Sweet Home and obviously Boy in the Corner, because I feel like they just changed the game. Do you know what I mean? Like Boy in the Corner changed the game, Home Sweet Home changed the game, and everyone's like, oh, like for me, all right, cool. Top two best UK tunes of all time.
Whew.
You know what? Okay, three. Give me top three.
Right. This is a mutual one. We both know this already.
Go on.
Scorcher, It's All Love.
Oh,
It's the
right,
best.
two more.
It's the best.
Two more.
I like Chip and Movado, Every Girl.
Yeah, we were speaking about that being illness yesterday. We were speaking about
that. That's a fucking banger, bro. Honestly,
I love that tune. One more.
And one more. I'm gonna say Angel. Ride Out.
Baby, just
that's a classic.
Oh, bro, that's a summer vibe tune, man. I like that. I want to give you mine because it's similar. But no, I wasn't going to say It's All Love, but I'll put It's All Love because... Like,
you have to, bro.
I just love that tune. SX on the Beat, Scorcher, and Taylor Riley. Easily, P's and Q's, Kano. That's top. Boom.
Yeah, of course.
That's my anthem.
Of course, man.
And I want to say it's bait, but it's a combination between I Love You, Just a Rascal, or 2-4 from Wiley's from This Is album Boy in the Corner. Because for me, like I'm from Bowie 3, and obviously, you know what I mean, their man are from Bow, so I just feel like even Bowie 3 Wiley, I love that tune. Do you know what I mean? Bowie 3, bit Bowie 3, that's my vibe. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it relates more to me. I feel like people's like, what do you feel like your favorite tunes in general? Like not even like with UK music, but do you like them because they mean something to you, or you just like how they sound? You don't want me asking.
Yeah, no, they definitely have a sentimental kind of feel to me, because especially with the UK gram, like you say, I remember just like going on buses, having my Walkman and just playing it at the back. Yeah, I didn't even know what KPS it was. Do you know what I mean?
What, when you at the back? You was at the back of the bus. You one of them guys.
Back of the bus, phone on tilt at the back of the window, blaring the music. You know, playing some like crazy like gram beats. You know, I was with some guys that always used to spit some bars and stuff. Yeah. You know, like the old school Wileys, the old school Skeptors, like Microphone Champion. That's another project that I really like.
Oh, the album, bro. Fucking,
yeah.
We were talking about it, illness, like that. Skeptor, like,
yeah.
When Skeptor's one of his favorites, he said that Skeptor's got so much body to work. That's amazing. It's just like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And production-wise, and I said to him, and I said to you, I don't know about you, but I've always want, and I still want a Boy Better Know t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I could go somewhere and buy one of them, bro, I'll buy one, and I'll rock that every day. Bro.
They should put it out, though, man, because I think they would earn a lot of money from that.
Bro, I feel like a lot of people, I think the older people will rock with it, but, brother, I'll be rocking that in the clubs every day, bro. BBK t-shirt, come on, bro. Like that video, like, you need some more girls in here? And when you see Wiley with the video, top, everyone's got the top. I'm like, yo, that's the thing, do you know what I mean?
What was your favourite verse on that tune?
Oh, come on, bro. What, we need some more girls in here? My favourite verse is everybody's favourite verse, which is
Say
Frisco,
it for them.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
Frisco, are you fans? Are you both? Are you?
I can't do that. What is it on?
No, what's it on? I don't care that there's anybody when it on with that. It is on. Bro, when I play that tune in the club, I drop the chorus, I get the tune on the other deck, and I quickly get the chorus and I mix it in. So I don't even hear nothing else apart from chorus, Frisco. Frisco's verse on that. But then again, what tune is it? Where he goes, Tiger, 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 doing it again.
That's Stuppy, isn't it?
Yeah. Do it again. Tiger. Bro, them tunes, you know them tunes where they have bare man on the rhythm? I feel like we need that now. Like, Lethal, obviously, Powell done it. Bare Tunes afterwards done it. But like BBK when they had Doing It Again, they had Too Many Man. I love that they got all them tunes in the rhythm. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember that tune Stay with Jay Sean on it?
Bro, no. BBK remix. Yeah, I remember the video because you had Frisco, Skeppy on it. Yeah, 100%, bro. That was on
that's a big tune.
I don't want to say Channel AKA. I want to say Channel U, bro. That was on Channel U, bro.
I think that kind of vibe though is really electric because I remember some point late last year I was just on YouTube watching a DJ clash, Logan Sama and another legend in the game when it comes to like DJing in the grime scene and that. And bro, the tunes they were pulling out the bag, I would have loved to be in that crowd. You know, just hearing
the video one time.
Yeah, Yeah, bro, it was electric. Just all the just crazy UK grime shit that like them wheeling it, just the atmosphere. Like I would have loved to been like in the crowd and just catching a vibe to
But
that.
you say
You know?
that, bro. But I swear, Logan just done a clash not too long ago. Did you hear about that?
I've not seen it. I've
So
not seen it.
Logan done
No.
a clash with someone. I can't remember who it was, and they were putting like UK tunes. And then, so basically, this is what I heard. Right? You tell me who wins. Ready? Someone pulled out "Talking the Hardest." Yeah. Other
Yeah.
person pulled out "Swiss Cry." Like, who wins, bro?
They're two different eras, though, bro.
Two different eras, two different types of songs. But what? Who would win?
Who would you say?
I would say "Talking the Hardest" only because in a club atmosphere that has more impact. But as a
Yeah, but
song, Cry. But in a club, I would never play Cry, but I'd still play "Talking the Hardest" right now.
yeah, no, yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
100. And talking about clashes, I think one interesting clash would be Logan Sama and Maximum. I think they would be a very, very good clash because they're both pioneers in the grime scene. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I tuned into Maximum's lives a few times during the Rona, and
How was it?
he had like, yeah, it was good. It was good vibes. He's pulling out some rhythms. He had a MC on the mic, creating the vibes. You know, had a good like following, like people watching and stuff. And again, Logan, like, you know, he was on One Extra, and you know, I've seen some clashes. He's always backed the
He
grime
was on
scenes. I
Kiss.
think them. Yeah, he was on One Extra, and he went on to Kiss. Yeah.
Yeah. He was on Kiss for like the most, and then he went on. No, Logan was gonna go on One Extra, but he didn't get the job in the end.
Oh, was he not on One Extra? I thought he got kicked
No.
off of One Extra because of a tweet that he made.
Yeah, he was about to go on it to start his new residency, but then because of the tweet I heard, that's why he didn't go on it. And then I think Spyro done it. I believe. I think it was
Yeah,
Spyro. Yeah.
I think them man would be have a good clash, man. I'd like to see that.
I think that'd be sick because I remember I was speaking to Swerve, Swerve from Kiss, and he
Yep.
was saying that how like Logan Summers like station, like he's that show that it was Monday night, midnight, I think to 1 was like epic in grime because he dropped so much exclusives. I was speaking to Swerve. Hear this? I was speaking to Swerve the other day and we was talking about Street Fighter, bro. And I said to him, I was on Walshy's Labs the other day, and Walshy was playing grime, and then he dropped Street Fighter. And when as soon as I heard that beat, boom. Oh my word!
Yeah, like, yeah, of course, bro.
That tune is hard.
That's another one. That's what I'm saying. We might have been DJs like, you know, long in the game and known music for longer than we've been DJing, but when you're kind of gassed and in the moment, you just forget about all them bangers like, you know, Street Fighter rhythm, Woo rhythm,
Yeah.
you know,
Bad to the bone.
so many.
Yeah.
So many, man. Like DEE, Newham Generals, you know, all the Bow lot, you know, like I remember, I think I said to you the other day about I downloaded all them zip files from Wiley when he released all them unreleased tunes.
Oh yeah. I remember he dropped the zip file. Yeah.
But they come out shit quality, if I'm honest.
Yo,
So
tweet Wiley because he will probably tweet you back, bro.
Yeah, bro, that guy's active on Twitter, man.
Bro, he's
so
probably
active.
like he has always notifications on Twitter, and it don't matter who it is, like he will reply to you. That's why I like that Wiley's so like contactable. He just dropped an album, but I haven't heard it yet.
He's the most reachable celebrity I know. Like when you like, I don't know if you want to hit up an artist for a dub or something, or I don't know, you're reaching them out for a club booking or trying to book them. You're like, shit, they might air me. I might have to go through the emails, go through an agency. But Wiley, you just hit him up in the tweets, bro.
Straight
Man will reply to you
easily, bro. Do you know what I mean? Cool. Talk about Wiley. Yeah, talk about that. Like, how do you feel like? Obviously, people talk about it all the time, but how do you feel when it comes to social media and DJs? Do you feel like you need a social media following, like, to get into the clubs? Because obviously, people always ask you. People ask me, like, yo, like, how can I get into the clubs? Like, what can I do? Da, 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 da. What do you? If someone must ask you, yo, I want to get in the clubs. What can I do? What would you tell them?
what, like, as in a DJ wants to start up?
Yeah, like a DJ wants to start to do in the clubs that you do, or wants to play at your event. Like, what requirements need to be played at Culture or to jump into the clubs that you do?
Well, for me, I
increased, but
minor, bro. I'm too used to that.
I tell you, it's conversations with inferiors, bro. It's just how it is. Go on.
Don't worry, bro. Your birthday's coming up very, very soon. Not gonna say anything.
Not gonna say any dates.
I'll get you a 30 iron, my bro.
You know what? Just give me I need a. You know what? I haven't ironed any of my items of clothing for about 6 months, so you might as well save the money, bro.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I actually really like an iron shirt. Like it just looks smart, innit? Do you know what I mean?
But
But you rock the crease thing well, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You rock it so well, you wouldn't even know it's crease. So like, it's just
it's the
keeping it
line
like
in here. The line in here is stopping it from being creased. But yeah, go on. What would you say? Someone that wants to go on culture, get booked for culture to do a set, and or someone that wants to maybe warm up for you in the clubs that you're in right now, or how to get into clubs. What would you say to them? Like, people are listening that are not in the clubs you're in and that are not doing
yeah.
culture and parties like that, and they might want to know, like, what can we do to get that? Do you know what I mean?
So I think for me, if I was to be on a lookout for maybe like a warm-up DJ or potentially like a different kind of slot DJ somewhere in the event, I think it's very imperative for someone to have like Mixcloud or SoundCloud, just to showcase their basic skills like mixing and song selection and stuff. Because obviously for me, I think that's very, very important, especially if you're going out of the circle that you're used to. People like, you're booking your boys and you want to give someone else a chance. At the same time, they need to be certain or at least know the basics. Mm-hmm. So I do believe that someone needs to have like Mixcloud or SoundCloud with a few mixes, maybe a few live mixes at some bookings they've done previously or something like that. And in terms of social media, because obviously we've come from an era where when we stepped in Watford, bro, like it wasn't hardly on social media then. Do you know what I mean? Like the Instagrams and shit. It didn't mean nothing. Like people knew our names and people would come back next week and we'd talk to people that way. So I think nowadays, fast forwarding, I think social media has a massive part to play. I definitely think content like little videos maybe on the gram, you know, your branding, like maybe how you put stuff on your story and promote yourself. You just got to kind of be a little bit active. I'm not too bothered about followers, if I'm honest, unless I'm booking you as a headline act.
Okay,
in terms of like giving someone a shot or an opportunity to come warm up or just have a slot, it's just about branding, man. How you carry yourself, like you're not posting negative shit. Just being a little bit active, I guess, really. Like showing willing that you're trying, I think.
Yeah, and like you said, like obviously, you know, I have my opinion about shit, but like I get what you're saying. Like, but without, I feel like what you said. Do they definitely need to have at least a mix or a live recording before you book them?
Facts, bro. You can't be booking someone with no mix and they turn up at the club and they've just fucked it. Like, how do you look? Do you know what I mean, bro? I'm not prepared to get myself into that, if I'm honest.
Yeah, so you want someone that can DJ, not like someone that is a DJ, but someone that definitely can still DJ. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not like keeping it airtight in a sense of like you got to be certy, but you just got to know the basics. Like if it's a clang here and there, cool, that's not an issue, because we both know when it comes to the clubs and events and stuff, people don't really hear that. No. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're a DJ or you're in the industry and you listen to that stuff. But it's more like, you know, it just going with the flow, song selection. You're not rinsing the other DJ that's on after you. And I think you mentioned it the other day, actually, about like playing your role. So I think someone that's humble, knows that the role that they're going into, they're not going to try and step out of it. And they can just do the basics, you know, because I'm not to be patronizing or anything, but if someone's a bit nervous and they're like, shit, I don't know what songs to play, or like the equipment's not working, I'm going to step in and help them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to stand there and let them struggle.
Of course not.
So they just got to know the basics, I think. That's it.
Yeah, and I think that's good, bro. Like, I mean, like, because people that will be listening to this, whether they listen to it now or in the future, I feel like people would want to like, like, how can I get in contact? Because I know that people have obviously messaged you trying to go on culture. Do you know what I mean? People always ask me, yo, I see culture's banging. Like, people talk about it. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy that like people talk to me about culture, and I'm like, yo, that's my boy Walshy's like thing. Do you know what I mean? But like the way we talk about it is like it's like somebody else's. Do you know what I mean? Which I like about it. I like that people do talk about it, and they're like, yo, I heard culture's banging. Like people, I know one brother I met in Beefer. It's a cool guy. And he was like, bro, I want to go to that culture event. I said, yeah, just like the link, yeah. But like, so he knows me from Beefer because I was out there at O Beach and he was cool. I see Rusky out there. He was like, yo, come and chill, we chill. And he didn't know that like I knew the person that ran it. He just knew that I posted it before. And he's like, yo, that culture looks bad. And I'm like, bro, you need to go. It's sick. Do you know what I mean? Not realizing this thingy. And he had a great time. He was there at the Knightsbridge one, Chelsea one. I think he went to the other one, but the one I didn't go to. Do you know what I mean? He liked
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So I said to him, look, next time it's another one, hopefully I'll be booked for it, and then definitely come through again. Hopefully, man books me. Do you know what I mean? But talking about that, like you said before, I was talking about like knowing your role, and you know, I have my own feelings about it, which I'll express another time. But how do you feel about the ultimate talk everyone always says? But how do you feel about warm-ups, bro? How do you feel about like up and coming DJs? Fuck warm-ups. How do you feel about up and coming DJs? How do you feel anything about them? Like how they mix, how they DJ, the type of music they have, the quality of equipment they have. Like how do you feel? Do you know many up and coming DJs? Have you seen any? And what's your opinion?
Do I know many? They've just come out the woodworks recently, bro. Fuck me.
Especially because they want to be on culture. You get me?
Do you remember that? Do you remember that film, The 300?
Yeah.
Like I'm just seeing a bag of DJs with their controllers, like just as a group, and I'm just like shit. But you know what? It's good. It's good because it's putting the DJ kind of art out there. But one thing I will say, I just don't feel like in today's age, the warm-up DJs and the people who are learning, they're not programmed to warm up. They're not learning or programming themselves to learning into warming up and how to, like, you know, structure a night properly.
Yeah.
They don't understand the effects that it has. It's as if like if they was playing like a banger at 11:30 or 11 before like a main DJ comes in, or if it's an event and there's a lot of DJs and you kind of, because I'm a great believer of not playing music twice and like keep playing it repetitive through the night.
Unless it's a banger, like the biggest tune where you pull it.
Yeah. So I just think, because a lot of the sort of new gen DJs that I'm seeing come through are quite young. Do you know what I mean? There might be a handful that are maybe like, you know, a little bit older and stuff, but I think they just want to play the songs that they're hearing on Spotify and what they've been listening to when they go out to the clubs. Because I think people's personas of becoming a DJ now is getting a laptop, getting a controller, playing all the current tunes, and that's it. It's not that. It's not that. So I just feel like they're not programmed, and I think they just need to be educated, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah. But would you educate them?
100%.
How would you educate them?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I've got a few DJs in my DMs right now. You know, shout out to Chris. He actually interviewed me a few weeks ago. And there was a few DJs locked in with that, you know, was speaking about mental health, speaking about how I started, you know, just similar to what we're speaking about right now. And I had a few DJs hit me up saying like, you know, is it cool to come check you out in the clubs and kind of shadow you and stuff? So I was like, yeah, that's cool. Because as you know, shout out to A-Dot. A-Dot was my little young Jedi, and now he's doing his thing right now, and I can't be any more proud of him, if I'm honest. So I'd be happy for someone to hit me up and be like, yo, bro, is it possible to come one of your residencies, like whatever's closer to them or something like that? So you can just get the feel of things. Because if the likes of me and you, for example, because I know you're quite interested in doing it as well, if we're putting that good energy out there into teaching these young DJs how to DJ properly and how to structure a night properly and what the warm-up is all about, because it's so important, then it can only get better. It's just word of mouth. Do you know what I mean? So
so anyone that's listening to this, because like I said, like hopefully like we're going to get some up and coming DJs that will listen to this, that want to learn about DJ stuff. What would you say, like them for to hit you up, slide in your DMs? Do you know what I mean? Like be patient, wait for you to see it, and then, you know what I mean? Are you open to help people?
100%. I'm 100%. I do get sometimes that I come across that I'm not approachable.
Yeah,
and I will put out there, guys, in video and in audio, I'm very, very approachable. And if it seems the opposite, I apologize. So honestly, guys, if you're in the club, like by the off chance, come by the DJ booth, swing by, come say hello. Hit me up in the DMs, hit me up in the comments. Hit up Infurious if I'm too, like, you know, if you can't approach me, get Infurious to hit me up, whatever.
If I'm there in the club, come and see me, and then I'll be like, Walsh, this guy wants to speak to you.
Whatever, I don't mind, but I'm more than happy.
What song does he want? I'm like, you don't want a song? I'm busy. I'm like, all right, cool. Nah, I'm glad, bro, because I feel like it's, like, obviously we're not like been in the game forever, do you know what I mean? But I feel like it's good to pass on some knowledge to the youngsters, do you know what I mean, that want to come up, because I feel like, it's like you said, put that good energy out there, bro. Do you know what I mean? And help people that need help. But like I said, a lot of people probably don't have anyone to help them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm glad. I'll make sure that on this description I'll put, if you need any help or anything, message Walshy. And then if his DMs are too full, message me. You did that, yeah. Oh man, you know what? Right now, bro, I'm just like vibes in. I'm just chilling. I'm just like going for walks. I know that you go for walks. Like, how you finding the walks, bro? Like, have you been on any recently? I know that last time I checked you was on like doing 10K walks. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, up until today, it was quite a few days that I hadn't been on a walk, and I felt the impact on that. Like, I felt like lazy. I felt a bit shit, because it's good to get out, see different sceneries. Because I've been sort of locked in my house, locked in my room, looking at the four walls, it gets a bit demotivating. Do you know what I mean? So
100.
Going on the walk, like, I listen to podcasts, you know, I might talk to you on the phone, talk about ideas.
Yeah.
It's just good to get out, man. Especially in this time right now, because we don't know what's going to happen when this lockdown's lifted. Like, we might have to think of new ideas to sort of keep ourselves relevant, or come with new ideas to maybe potentially get booked somewhere else. So I definitely think the walks have been helping me out a lot. And big shout out to you, actually, because you was just like, yo, bro, like, why don't you start doing some walks and stuff? So, you know, I find it very therapeutic, I think.
I think so.
You know, when you get to the 12K, not so therapeutic, because the legs start hurting.
Yeah, the legs, the lower back. It's like,
I've been banging it, bro. I've been banging it. Today, I kept it easy because it's been my first walk in a few days. I've done probably about 8K today.
Oh, that's good, yeah. I thought you were going to say 2. I was thinking like 2.
Nah. I was going to do it. I was like, shit, shall I walk around the block? But, you know, because I've just come out of hospital. Nah, fuck 2K, it, it's too late.
Nah, you got to do at least, like, I do 6, I do like 6.7.
Yeah.
So close to 7K,
that's
do
good.
you know what I mean? I do my usual route. I enjoy it, do you know what I mean? But like, I want to find other routes. Like, shit, I might even go for a walk later on tonight, just because, like, it helps that you said it clears the mind. It's so therapeutic, and it just, like, I get ideas. I got this idea for this podcast on a walk. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's
100.
like, yo, every time I go on a walk, I'm like, oh, what idea am I gonna get today? What's gonna be clear? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm glad that you're doing the walks, bro, because I find them great. I'm glad that you do them great.
I think one of the ideas that come out of these walks, actually, I think we might have went on a walk together. Not going to say the route, but yeah, one of the ideas come out about me, you, and Wonder doing the DJ discussion podcast. Obviously, it ain't up and running yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like that kind of inspired you a little bit to do this as well, because I know that you really wanted to, like, get out there and talk to DJs and talk to people in the industry, which is good. And I've kind of, in the back of my mind, aside from the DJ discussion, wanted to talk, like, you know, to, like, people on Insta, you know, bait people that have kind of relevance and have a voice.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a lot of friends in the industry, DJs, managers and stuff. So I just guess, yeah, like, with the walks and stuff, we've just been coming out with some good ideas, and, like, you've kind of taken it into action now. You've been banging it, bro. Last few days. You got so much content right now, could last you, like, next couple of weeks. I mean,
like, by the end of this week, I'm gonna have content that's gonna last me, like, for a month, easy. But do you know what it is? Like I said to you, like, it's right. It's like these walks. Anyone that's listening, like, if you ever feel like you hit a brick wall, go for a walk, chill out, go for a walk for an hour at least, and then, like, you trust me, like, your brain will clear and you'll get ideas. It just comes. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just on it, bro. Because, like, the podcast. Like, we're still going to do the DJ discussion, do you know what I mean? That's still going to happen. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like right now everyone's kind of busy, things are happening, and it's just hard, do you know what I mean, to get 3 people that are busy to
100.
Like, find that one time that we're busy and then make it consistent, because, like I said, things come up with you, things come up with me, things come up with Wonder, do you know what I mean? And that's why I thought, you know what, let me just do this now. At least got a bag of interviews, do you know what I mean? And then, like I said, when we do our DJ discussion, at least then I've got more experience. I know exactly what's going on technical, so we can just do it easy. Do you know what I mean? So by then it'll be easy to do that. We can just do you know what I mean? So
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm just looking forward to talking about, like you say, just certain situations in the club, and you know, good times, and, you know, what we think that could be improved. I just, like, when you start talking about DJ shit, I don't know about you, I can get lost for hours just talking about it.
100%, bro.
So
because we
yeah,
got so
man.
much experience and so much like thingy like in it. It's like we got years of like knowledge and stories, and it's just like fuck, like we can just go on and on. Oh, I do it with this. Oh, I do it with this. Oh, I do it with this, and then we get happy, and it's just, do you know what I mean? And that's great. That's why I love it. That's why I said I want to like shout out Wonder. Do you know what I mean? I want to get Wonder in this as well, and I want to get everyone because I know a lot of DJs, and I'm like, people might not know I know a lot of these DJs, so I'm like, let me get everyone just to tell stories, bro. Like tell stories and just give hints because I feel like people need to learn, and I learn a lot from podcasts. So why not create a podcast where other DJs and other people can learn? Do you know what I mean? And get inspired.
Or someone could take 30 seconds out of the podcast, not to say that the other hour or so is uninteresting, but
Yeah,
it could be a phrase, it could be like a topic that could really push someone in a direction where they kind of really needed it.
100%.
So 100%, bro. You know, I was listening to the to Styluses and Doubles one with Day Day the other day, and I was saying to you, like, you know, I've been through a difficult time recently, and just listening to that, it gave me such a boost. I was just like, shit, like I need to do more. So yeah, man. I mean, guys, if you're going on walks, you know, just listen to some podcasts, listen to Infuriouses. Hopefully, yeah, that's it. Hopefully the DJ discussion podcast will be up very soon, so that'll be another one.
100%.
Shout out to Stylus and Double as well. They're another good one as well.
Talk of a podcast, they're doing bits there. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to Chris, he's doing interviews. Do you know what I mean? I just felt like, for me, I just felt like for this, like even I'm talking about this now, but fuck it, like breaks. It's conversations with inferiors. That's the whole point. But like, I just wanted to. I don't really talk much. I thought it'd be a great chance for me to talk, get people that I know, and get them to talk about stuff. Not just the same stuff that everyone talks about. Not like just like Black Lives Matter, Corona, but just like stuff, experiences, stories, just like knowledge. You know, like when you link up with someone and then they start telling you some stories and stuff like that. I love that. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know everything. I don't know everything that you do. So I like to learn new stories and new experiences and what, you know, how your mind works. So I feel like that way people can get to know you a bit more that might not know you or might just see your face on the ground. Now they're like, oh shit, like we know about culture. We know how it started. We know that if we want to try and get involved, we know how to do it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it gives people a chance. Do you know what I mean? Like I spoke to a few people, I got more, but go.
I really want to check out the Swerve one, man, that you did with Swerve, because
I know that guy's got. Yeah, he got stories,
that guy's
bro.
got stories for days, bro.
I said to him, I said, bro, legend. And he even said to me, he's like, straight away, he said, look, he started explaining something. He's like, oh, sorry, sometimes I just go off on the story. I said, Swerve, bro, go on with that stuff. Like, just go on, bruv. He must have name checked, not like big boy people, but just like a producer here or somebody here or someone. Every time he's got a story, he tells everyone's names, like first name, surname. It's like he must remember everyone's name. And I said, bro, after, it was only like an hour and 10, but I said, bro, afterwards, we need to do another one soon because you've got so many stories of experiences before I was even a DJ. Do you know what I mean? So, like, Swerve one was great. I got loads more to do. Do you know what I mean? I want to get some legendary people on this and just have this talk in general. Like, it doesn't have to be anything specific. There hasn't got to be no structure. Just talking that shit. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, I know obviously you said you didn't really want to structure it in a sense of like, you know, asking questions and shit, but what would you say the 3 top sets that you've seen, like with the other DJs that you've been around, whether that has been in the club with them, you being DJing, or you going to an event and seeing someone DJ? What have been the 3 top standout sets for you that you've been like, shit, I'll always remember that set?
Okay, it kind of, the reference, like, it doesn't make sense in the point, but I can't remember a particular set, but I know Washington, as you know, Washington from Baz Vegas, all of these sets were fire. All of these sets with this energy, fire. And obviously, like I said, that's what helped me wanted to learn to DJ. I would say one of your sets, actually, I don't know if it was your birthday, but I don't know if it was your birthday and everyone was just gassed and it was this energy in Windsor. And we were just playing tunes and you, like, Walshy was drawing for, like, Stay Scheming and, like, you know, like Meek Mill, all of them.
House Party.
Yeah. And then he dropped Dreams and Nightmares. And then he's dropping some of the old school, like Ace Hood, like Hustle Hard or some shit, like BMF. He's like, yo, and he's looking at me, or like Fuck What Happens Tonight. Do you know what I mean? Just the songs that bring us the memories from the Oshana days. I think one of them sets that you done, I want to say it might have been your birthday. I done a set, you done a set, you shot it down like crazy. And then I think one of your birthdays in Windsor. And I want to say, I can't even think of, like, I love Scotty B, he's my favorite DJ. I'm trying to think of a set where he done what shut it down.
You said it. You said you like that one at the Shard when you was at the Shard that time.
I love that.
And he's playing like all the 80s groove and that. Like,
Bro,
I see you like
just,
grooving to that.
Bro, there's videos of me on Instagram. Check them out and Furious, and there's like bare videos of me from that party. I love that set. It was like Scotty B done 1 hour, and he started off with like Loyal, and then he went to like Motto, then he went into like Bosie, then he went into like Lena Bok, then he went into some Afro beats, then he went into a bit of funky, and I was like, what, man's playing funky? Oh shit, man was skanky, da da da. And then he went into a bit of like old school dance, not only a teeny, then he went into some Afro beats, like split in the middle and some bashment, and then he come back down, then he went into like Drogba, like Burna Boy. So he done that, everyone was going mad, and then he dropped into like old school Candy, Never Let You Down. Sorry, Never Too Much, Never Let You Down. That's how gassed I am, bro. The set was as fire.
You need to get him on, bro. You need to get him on.
Bro, you know what I'm going to do, yeah? I haven't messaged Scotty yet, but I'm going to message Scotty. I know Scotty will be down. He got too much stories for me to fit. I'm just going to be like, I can't even, it wasn't even an instructor. I'm like, instructor, ask for 1 story. Instructor 2, ask for 2nd story. Instructor 3. I'm like, yo, just give me a story. And he'll tell me a story of the bike.
I can't lie. Them kind of like, not interviews, but them kind of talks there with them kind of DJs, you know, you got to do a few hours on that. You got to do a few parts because I'd love to hear. Same with Swerve. Big up Swerve. Like I'd love to hear what these guys say and their stories. And you know, big shout out to Scotty because I couldn't agree anymore. He's probably one of my favorite DJs out there. He DJ'd for Culture.
First one, right?
Yeah, and that was, you know, I really fucked with his set then. I went with him down to Cardiff some point last year as well. We shut it down in Cardiff.
You told me. How was the set?
Yeah, bro, he's a bad boy, bro. He's a bad boy, bro. So yeah, I'd definitely be interested into listening to that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I got to do. It's got to be like more than one. Go on.
I just thought of something actually because you mentioned about the UK Funky, yeah, and I know that you've been trying to start up your events, and unfortunately, because of the fuck Rona, man.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't get ready to sort of roll it out, kind of thing. So would you do like a UK Funky kind of like one?
It wouldn't be UK Funky. It wouldn't just be UK Funky because of. Sorry, my hair looks horrible right now. I just had to just give it some hair. It's a cap that made it horrible. I wouldn't just do UK Funky, but I would like have a UK Funky section, like a section. So it would be like, all right, cool. Like if I was to do a party, I would have like, like 10 to 11, boom. 11 to 12, this, 12 to this, boom, 12 to this, boom. I would like to do it as a section so you know what's coming. You know what you're going to get. You might not know who's DJing, but you'll know the music, that sort of stuff. But 100%, Funky's going to be in that, bro. Funky and some classic house. You know, like some old school, like the Show Me Loves, Never Let You Go, Tina Moore's, some classic IB for house. And then I'll do a little deep house section where it'll be like, hungry for the power.
Bro, I'm going to give you an idea, yeah? And you can thank me later.
You know what? Fuck it. On this podcast, he said it. Drop me the idea, my bro.
Right, cool, bro. So obviously, you're doing your old but gold shit.
Hot in here parties.
I think, you know, because when we go back, you're gonna get them parties up and running. You're gonna start doing all the old school R&B stuff and that.
Boom.
Next summer, bro, just find a venue that you can kind of get like an outside part as well, and bro, just do a day of UK Funky, garage, classic house, R&B. Deep house. And yeah, you could throw some R&B in there as well, 100%. But I think that would be absolute scenes, bro. Honestly, man. You'd get so many people coming to that.
I'll do it. The moment you say outside venue, I'm like, okay, cargo, Shoreditch maybe. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly.
Because, do you know that small room? They got that small room and then they got the outside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to
I definitely think you should do that. I'll be honest, I've not been to one event and heard garage, UK Funky, the old school deep house, like Hungry in the Power and stuff like that. Like old school R&B, all combined. I've not heard any of that.
This is what I wanted to do, but like I said, you know, Rone's kind of hit me up, but I'm gonna do that shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't do it, then me and you will create a party that will do it. We'll create a party, we'll give it a name, and we'll make it happen. And me and you will be the resident DJs, and we might get someone else, but we'll just do that party, bro. Because you can always do that. It's a little old, because your culture's new, innit? You can do this like old school.
Yeah, I mean, with culture, there's nothing really set on it. Like we could do like a like a featured thing where like, you know, like we've been doing on the Lides where it was like 90s versus 2000s or, you know, Bashment versus Afrobeats. Like we could do something like that. You know, I definitely think it works for the summer, like themed parties and stuff like that. So 100%, bro. And not only that, I will put it out there if anyone's listening. Like, we'd love to do like collabs with other events as well. I think that's great because we sort of connect with other audiences. You know, more people, better vibe. So yeah, no, 100%, man. Summer, honestly, it's a shame that summer's been a write-off this year. I know they're saying that Ibiza's open from July and stuff like that, but it's not going to be the same, bro. It's not. Bro. And the weather's been absolutely banging while we've been stuck indoors. So
we're not the last couple of days, but prior,
yeah. I mean, well, mostly the weather's been decent, but I just can't wait for next year, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like next year, you know, hopefully you get some beefer sets as well, because I was actually looking so forward to that, bro. I was so gutted. I went on Booking.com the other day, bro, right?
Yeah.
And like I booked a hotel, like just like for your birthday, right? And I cancelled it the other day because I nearly forgot I would have got charged. So I cancelled it. I was just like, fuck. Because last time we was there, bro, remember last time we was there? Honestly, it was my first time at OB, yeah? Obviously, I think you've
first
been there
time?
before.
I reckon it's my 20th. Go on.
Yeah, exactly. So it was my first time. And, bro, it was like, we was there for quite a long time.
5 days?
For a few hours. No, but I mean in OB.
From what, 4, 3? From 3 till 9, maybe at least?
Oh, bro. Like,
how amazing was it?
It was such a good vibe, bro. Such a good vibe. And, like, I was just gutted that we couldn't go back there, like, to hear your set, hear Policy. Do you know what I mean? Spoonie as well. All 30 DJs on the lineup. You can't, like,
you can't, bro.
Not
it was
go wrong with that.
It was, you know what? I loved it because, like, I've done the set, you know, people enjoyed it. I'm glad, do you know what I mean? And, like, so the man enjoyed it and they were shouting me out and I was kind of gassed that they were shouting me. And then you were just there enjoying it. Everyone was there, everyone was partying, everyone was drinking. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, no one was like smashed, no one was like fucked. Do you know what I mean? But everyone was at a good level and everyone was just enjoying the experience, you know, behind the stage. And then, you know, everyone was just having a great time, bro. And it was like, it was a great moment. Do you feel me? It was a great moment. And I hopefully I'll never forget that moment. It was one of the best moments of my career. And it was just...
Bro, that's fucking iconic, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's
just
iconic,
because it was like such... Like, it wasn't like crazy, everyone was going hard, but it was just amazing. Do you know what I mean? And the vibe, the atmosphere, it was the setting, the way that you get there, it's sunny, and then it starts like sunsetting and shit. Oh, bro.
Bro, the only way I can put that shit, when you're in that DJ booth, right, and you're around people behind you, people in front of you, it's just one of them moments that you'll never ever forget in your life. And it's like, you think about it, I think about it, I wasn't even DJing, bro. I was in the booth recording you, you know, having a good time. I had goosebumps and I wasn't even DJing, bro. So I can only imagine how you felt. And that's a big booking, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm proud for you for getting that.
Appreciate that, bro. Do you know what I mean? I had the 2 this year, but obviously Rona. But, you know, I hope...
You'll get it again, bro. You'll get it again.
Hopefully they'll be like, you know what? They might even say, look, you know what? The bookings that we kind of done, but do you want to come and do them in August or whatever? I'm going to say, yeah, hell yeah, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, take me up. I hope that they hit me up and be like, yo, let's do it again. So, do you know what I mean? But just got to keep positive, put it out there and just work hard towards it, bro. Not sleep, do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do, bro.
Do you think it's still safe? Do you think it's still safe? If they hit you up and said, right, cool, like August, last minute booking, you do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Because obviously they're opening it in July. I don't know how they feel,
That's why for me, I would give it a month just to see how... Because obviously, like I said, I've heard that they're just doing, like I told you before, just tables. So there's no dance floor. So it's not going to be the same. But no offense, we know the world isn't the same as what it was. And this summer with parties ain't going to be the same as what it should be like last year. So if you compare it to how it was, you're going to be upset, disappointed. Do you know what I mean? As long as you take it for what it is, the fact that they've still managed to create a party, even though the situation, that's great. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. If they hit me up and say, look, we got this booking available, do you want to do it? I'm going to say, like, yeah. I'm going to go, bro, because, like, I don't want to wait next year. Do you know what I mean?
What's your thoughts on, because I've seen a few people do some day party events and some, like, I don't know, you know, they do pool parties and shit. They've been doing it during Rona. What's your thoughts on that?
It's wrong, bro.
It's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
And, like, you know, don't get twisted. I don't want to start coming with negative energy, start calling people out, but I just
you
think
ain't got to say names.
No, of course not. But like, I just think it's so selfish, man.
Yes.
Like, and it's just the wrong time to be doing that.
100%, bro.
Like, people could get infected, like
that, and they won't even know, bro. And they'll affect everyone in that party, and they'll go home.
I just think that gives someone a bad name, just because people are doing that, just for the excitement and because of the weather. So,
yes. Because, bro, look, we're DJs, bro. We're like, we party every week. Do you know what I mean? So no offense, if anyone wants to party, we should be partying first because we're used to it all the time. So like, it's in our blood. Do you know what I mean? And if we're staying home and we're not doing it, then no offense, people that might go out once every so often, they shouldn't be doing it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
If someone booked you for a pool party next Saturday, good money, decent money, would you do it?
No. You
wouldn't do it?
Bro, for me, lockdown, I don't care what my man says, Boris or whoever, I'm staying in my house, go on my walk and that's it, bro. Go shop, come back until at least August. They say, no, non-essential shops are open June 15th. Good for you. I'm staying home, bro. I ain't moving nowhere. Levels. I see that today on some YouTube. It's like, I don't care, bro. I'm staying home. Next Monday, I'm staying home, and I'm not leaving my house properly until August or until they come up with an antibody or antivirus or something. Until then, staying home, bro. I'm not taking any chance.
So, obviously, with the combos of Inferious, I'm going to ask you 3 people that you would love to get on, that you feel like that would be quite hard to sort of get in touch with or get hold of them to talk to. Like, just make an aim. Let's see if it happens from this one here. Let's see if you can make it happen. So name 3 people.
3 people that you think it will be hard to get, or 3 people that I want?
So 3 people that you want, but you know that it'll be quite hard to get.
Okay. Scotty B, but I think I can get him. Yeah?
That's easy, bro.
Okay.
that's easy.
Okay, people that I want. Okay. A DJ in Miami called DJ Don Hot.
Okay, yeah. I heard you talk about him, man.
Yeah, just do his show, mixes all the time. I love his vibe. I want him on. Number 2 will be the guy that I listen to, his podcast, the Road Podcast, is a guy called Crooked. He's a Las Vegas DJ. He's a resident in the biggest clubs in Las Vegas. Him. Yeah? And the third one, which I don't know I'm ever going to get, bro, and I'm going to there's 2. I don't think I can ever get them, but I'm going to go. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? If you know about DJs, you'll know about them. One is called a guy called Four Color Zach, right? Like, everyone loves him. And Miles Medina. 2 brothers, like, they're like Miles Medina, like, he's one of the best in the US. Four Color Zach, everybody rates him. If I could get them 2 on, they would, like, I know I love DJ Jeff, but for me, and Puffy, Miles, forget all the other 3. Puffy, Miles Medina, Four Color Zach. If I can get them 3 on, I'm just going to quit the podcast because I can't top it. Like, facts. And Crooked and Don Hot, they're my 5. Every single one of them are from America. Not one of them is from here. I believe anyone from here I can get easy. But from America, it'll be a challenge. Sorry?
What about Westwood?
Westwood would be great. I think I can get Westwood, but he's used to doing his own interviews, so maybe not. But I would love to get Westwood because he's got stories that I can't even talk about. Like, billions of stories. So I think Westwood would be great, but I'd have to do Westwood part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, bro, because he's got too much to talk about. And with him, I'll have to, like, proper make a plan and have a structured thing. Tell me about this. Do you know what I mean? Because he's got so much, like, stories that I would want to get every story out of him. So for me, but people like I said, the guy from Rogue Podcast, DJ Crooked, Miles Medina, Four Color Zach, I'd love to get them only because I look up to them as DJs. Do you know what I mean? So that's like you doing a radio show and the radio guy that you look up to would be, I don't know, let's say Westwood, and then you get Westwood on an interview in your radio show, you're going to be gassed.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so 100%. For me, they're the people that I would love to have. Do you know what I mean? Like,
sick.
Who do you actually name me 3 people that you want me to interview?
Westwood's definitely one, man.
Westwood!
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. When it comes to DJing, real talk, I love hearing stories. So like I said, I can't wait to hear Swerve's because it's already up, right?
Done already, yeah. Search Combos with Inferious on Spotify. I'll put the link somewhere.
Yeah, Scotty, if you get Scotty.
I'm gonna get square.
Don't worry, bro. I'll jump in the DMs and chat to my guy.
Okay, bro. Do that, man. Bro, do that, please.
I'll bring you in, bro. It's cool, man.
Appreciate that.
It's all love. Yeah. So Westwood, and 2 other DJs. Do you remember that guy that done you a dub? From America. What's his name?
Stevie J from Live on Sunday. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you forgot about that shit.
Bro.
No, you can't go back, bro.
I never heard of that. DJ Furious, my boy DJ Furious is DJ Stevie J. You know, I heard of that. Bro, you know what? I mean, after this interview, right? I don't know if I'm ready yet because I'm still new to this, but I don't care. Like, you got to reach for the stars, my bro. Otherwise, you land on the moon still. I'm going to hit up Don Hot. I'm going to hit up, fuck it, I'm going to message every single one of them. Let's just do that. I'll message.
You have to, bro. You have to. Like,
after this convo, I'm going to message them all. I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to you.
What have you got to lose? Like, nothing. And I'd be very, very intrigued to listen to these guys as well, especially from the States, because how things operate over there is different to how things operate in London clubs. You know what I mean? So it'd be good to hear their perspective on like structure of music, how, you know, things work in the club and their stories, because bro, you get artists just rocking up like it's nothing. Like in London, they promote it, they make it a big thing, a big event. Bro, in like living that, when I went over there, bro, and Story and shit, you just got them rocking up like it's nothing, bro. I went to Story, right, yeah, which is obviously part of Live, and it was Neo's birthday, bro, yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's probably the best club night I've been to date, bro. Because on midnight, bro, on midnight, they brought out, I don't know how many bottles, bro, like probably the most bottles I've ever seen in my life. Right, yeah, to Dreams and Nightmares, Meat Meal, but you know how I feel about that tune, bro.
Yeah, bro, you love that tune.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So it'd be good to hear these guys just talking about like stories just with artists and shit. Do you know what I mean? Because they've got a lot more access to these artists. Whereas like we're like shit. We could drop a DM to Rick Ross. Man won't read that, or you won't even be able to get through to that.
Yeah.
But these, man, they're accessible. So I think you should do it, bro. 100%. Yeah, I'd love to hear that shit.
I'll make sure that I'll wear like a black t-shirt so you can't see its crease and stuff. Or I might just do you and wear a hoodie. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm like, this is still new. This convo over the Furious. I just want it to be organic, as natural as possible. Like people just to relax. Just do you in it. Like if you want to be in that top plus or whatever, just do you in it. Like it don't really matter. But yeah, do you know, that's the thing. I thought it will be a bit harder for people that I've never spoken to before. Do you know what I mean? But that will just, you know, so there might be a bit more structure with that if I've never spoken to them. But with everyone that I kind of know, I would just freestyle it, bro. Do you know what I mean? And just talk to them on a level and just go from topic to topic, really. Because
I think you're quite a approachable guy, though, man. I think you've got a good aura about you. Like, you know, you make people feel cool, especially when you're speaking about DJ shit. When DJs speak to DJs, bro, I don't think it can go wrong.
No.
If I'm honest, especially when you're speaking about good vibes and shit. So
that's what I'm saying.
You should go for it.
And I feel like, especially like I'm listening, like, and I'm paying attention, and you can see me, I can see you, and it's not like I'm like, yeah, what was that? Then what happened? Yeah, then what happened? Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like it's some shit like that. So no, 100%. I thank you for putting them people in my head, you know, because I might not have thought about it until you've questioned it. Do you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. My hair is shit. Like, don't worry. Like, you know what it is? I'm going to tell everyone right now. I'm trying to go back to Cane Rose.
Okay. Do you know what? I tell you, I didn't finish my DJ. I didn't finish my DJ list. There's another DJ that I would love to speak to, and it's a different change of scene to what we're used to. It'd probably be EZ. EZ, man.
Oh, you want me to interview EZ?
Oh, bro. I'm just saying that's someone that I would like to, but it would be good for you as well. 1,000%.
Yeah. Bro, if I'm gonna do EZ, like EZ, Westwood, and some of these man that I don't know anything about, like zero about really, I'll need to like do some research and have like, okay, cool, like so, do you know what I mean? And then I'll freestyle it. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Personal request, bro. Personal request. I know I'm speaking a bit too loud.
Sorry, carry on, bro. Carry on.
Hot Stepper.
The white brother.
UK funky guy, bro.
I know him because I've got him on DMs, bro. I've got him on the Instagram already.
Oh yeah.
You wanna? No, I haven't messaged him, but I saw him on Time of the Club, and then John booked him for Windsor, So I met him. I was like, bro, I see you at this event. He's like, for real? Yeah. I was like, yeah, cool. Let's swap IG. Do you know what I mean? Like, he ain't got like too many followers, but I know a poster. Bro, I'll message him now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think that would be so
you know
interesting, bro.
what? I'm
Because
gonna make a note right now of every single person. I know we haven't got too much time anyway, but I will make a note of everyone right now, so like everyone can see this and hear this, so we know that they're the people that I'm gonna hit up, and then hopefully you should look forward to these motherfuckers. Do you know what I mean?
bro, without a doubt, I'm going to look forward to it. Everyone that you are going to talk to, it's always good to listen to people's perspectives. Doesn't matter if they're new starting out, whether they've been in the game a few years, or they've got legendary status. It's just going to be good just to be listening to what you guys are talking about. Do you know what I mean? But with Hot Stepper, like, bro, there's so much to talk about when it comes to the UK funky, man. He was the guy when it comes to the UK funky stuff. And there's other people that you could speak about as well. With the UK funky, I don't know if you thought about maybe doing like artists, maybe as well as DJs.
Yeah, I want to do managers. I want to do artists, like videographers as well. It's not just about DJs. It's about people that are in my network. I know a lot of people in different industries and stuff, and I feel like everyone's got like a voice where they can kind of like contribute to the up and coming people or other people that, and like you said, you listen to Day Day, and you were like, oh, he made me want to get on that shit. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it could be one thing that you said, one nugget, like 1 minute, 30 minutes. Who knows? One little thing that could be like, you know what? Or someone might be like, you know what? What do I want to do? Like, name 3 people that I want to interview, or I want to meet, or I want to reach out to network. Because I think I think it's great to network with the DJs. Do you know what I mean? DJ Don Hut and Stevie J. You know, I heard of that. I love to play that dub.
I bet you forgot. I bet you forgot you had that dub in it,
bro. I forgot. It's like, yo, my name's Stevie J, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can quickly get it before I roll. Hold on. You wanna heard of that? You wanna heard this? You know, Stevie J is a DJ in Miami. He does the infamous Live on Sundays. It's one of the longest reigning hip hop nights in America. In the club, it's called Live on Sundays. It's
I don't know how you didn't think of that, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're always talking about Miami and shit. Like, a man forgot about that. Stevie J, bro.
Miami, bro. You know I love Miami. Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it.
All right. Well, anyways, whilst you're trying to find it, I've got a list of some guys that I'd like to, that as a personal request.
All right, cool. Go for it. I'm ready for the list.
James Hyatt.
James Hyatt. They just had him on a Talk of a podcast, but go for it.
James Hyatt, Free Jack.
Yep.
TRP.
Yep. So you can make that happen.
Of course, bro. I can make a lot of things happen. Walshy the plug.
Trust me. Walshy the plug, one next to Walshy. Belair Walshy. Go on, TRP.
Who did I say? There was someone else. I want to hear you talk to Deneo, bro. Deneo is quite accessible, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think like people like that, I would like to do. I don't want to have a structure because I like to freestyle it, but I like to have a couple points so I can, you know, talk about certain points. Because you
definitely do Hot Stepper.
Oh, Hot Stepper! I'll message him like I said. All these people, I'm gonna message them the same exact message, and I'm gonna send it to them.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I'm on that, bro. And what we saying? We're gonna. You used to call me on the cell phone. We can call it a wrap. Bro, I just want to say thank you. Obviously, we're going to do another one with you because it's obvious. Like I said, like
definitely, man.
Certain people that have stories and have good things to say, and I know I like the energy. I want to have more than just one because like you can't fit someone's energy and just their life in like 1 hour. So I feel like definitely do it again.
But how long's this been going on for?
I want to say like our 15, 20.
Shit. Yeah, it's gone quick, man.
And there's there's loads that we didn't even like talk about. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, of course, yeah.
And there's so much, but we could just do a whole hour of just stories of Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? Like there's so much. That's why I feel like definitely I'm gonna do them again and again and again because they got so much stories and stuff, which I can even do you again another day and then put that out in the future. It's no big deal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, bro. 100%.
Yeah, but I just want to say thank you, Walshy the DJ, for coming on. This is Convos of Inferious. I haven't done like a little thing outro yet. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm going to get effects. I'm going to get an outro. But right now, I'm just putting out content that I feel people need to hear. So, do you know what I mean? Hopefully within less than a week, this will be out. And the video will be out with my hair that's messed and my creased up t-shirt. But yo, bro, thank you very much for coming on. Definitely can have you soon again, all right?
Let's get this shit popping, my bro. Peace and love.
All right, take care, bro.